Good evening, everybody. It's Norma, and yes, it's that time of the month again. It's what I am burning in the month of November. And ironically, as I was getting all my candles ready and set to go, several of them ended. So I had a few more going than what you're going to go see in this video tonight. I did replace one of them, but the others I did not, because as you will see, I'm pretty much almost done with my November candles. I'm done about a week ahead of schedule because I've been home more burning. And I was not going to do my Christmas decorating until the day after Thanksgiving, but I may have to rethink that plan and actually do it next week, which I guess is fine because I'm not going to be home for Thanksgiving. So I have a feeling next week that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm really finishing up my fall candles. And like I said, several of them decided to go bye-bye before I even got ready to film. And so there's a couple of them that may actually go out before I finish this video. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, so as usual, I start in my bathroom. This is the bathroom off my bedroom. And I have black Baltic pearl going on in the new holder that I just got from Bed Bath & Beyond. And this one's just about ready to blow out. I'll let it go maybe another half hour or so. So I just started a tart in my tart warmer, and it is the Relaxing Rituals from Yankee in the Lavender Vanilla Sandalwood. So that will get going just by the time I blow out my candle here. And in my bedroom I have November Rain. I was going to do a review on this candle, but frankly I am so disgusted and fed up with it that I'm just burning it to get done with it. So I probably won't get a review done because like I said, I'm going to be finishing up my fall candles this week and changing over to Christmas. But basically this candle was a dud. I had actually purchased this candle, I guess I'll do a mini review right now, right? I had actually purchased this candle last year. I got a 2-wick tumbler on Black Friday. And, you know, it's November now, and I saw several other YouTube reviewers were reviewing November Rain. I said, aha, this is as good time as any to get out my 2-wick tumbler of November Rain and start burning it. Well, as you can see, I have a large jar here. My 2-wick tumbler has major burning issues. So it was just tunneling, the wicks were drowning, I mean, from the very, very get-go. So I was like, oh, okay, that's it. I'm going to exchange it. So I went to the store and exchanged it for the large jar. And pretty much I've had the same issues with this one. You know, they did cut the wick at the register. You know, I saw them doing it, but I was busy yakking away, and it registered, but it didn't really register until like I got out in the parking lot. I was like, oh my God, you got the wick. So the first burn, I had an issue, and I thought, well, you know, it's because I cut the wick. So I've just been letting it go and letting it go. Today, I finally got fed up, and I cut out a lot of wax. And so that's what you have going in my centerpiece over here. I threw the wax in an empty milk cup that I had. And now I can finally smell it, because not only did this have some burning issues, but it had a really light throw, which really surprised me because, you know, it's not a light scent, and other people were reporting strong scent throws. So I don't know how it happened, but I somehow got 2 November Rain duds in a row. So yeah, I would not be purchasing this candle again. You know, scent-wise, it's okay. It's, you know, it's kind of like a men's aftershave, but to me, it's like a weak, watered-down version of Midsummer's Night, which I do like a lot. And I guess the best way to compare it would be, like, to me, November Rain is like a guy who's getting ready to go out on a date, and, you know, he's put some shaving cream on and he's shaving, and that's kind of the smell November Rain is to me. Midsummer's Night is when the guy's out of the shower and he's all dressed up and he's ready to go. Totally different type of vibe and scent. So yeah, November Rain, I will not be purchasing this one again, although I know many people love it and had much better luck with it than I do. But like I said, I prefer Midsummer's Night. So that's all I have going on in my bedroom right now. I did have some votives of golden sand going, but I didn't light them tonight because I just really want to experience this scent. I've just had such a hard time with it. I have, there's my jar jasmine green tea that I've been hoarding. I do have Goose Creek's lemon lavender that I was burning earlier today and I did a review on. And then I have my cinnamon sugar donut and pumpkin sugar donut ready to go for tomorrow morning. So let's move on to my computer room. Okay, so now I'm in my computer room. You know, I actually realized that when I did my What I'm Burning Now video last month for October, I actually forgot to show you this room. And what I had going in here was I had a Yankee Candle large jar and French vanilla. And it actually was doing really well. For such a mild scent, it had a pretty good throw. But I had it lit, ready to go for this video. I had it in between these two here, and it just finished and died on me. So I said, you know what, I'm not pulling out another candle because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do for Christmas yet. I don't really know if I'm going to go with like the bakery cookie theme or the pine or a mixture. I have no clue. So I started these up maybe about a week or so ago, and so these will be done by the time November's over, so they're not really going to be part of my Christmas thing, but they're going to be like a transitional. And this is Yankee Candles Holiday Sage and Red Apple Wreath, and I really like these two scents together. The Holiday Sage and Red Apple Wreath both have, I think it's cinnamon, that's a note they have in common, and I just like the way they mix well together. The Holiday Sage by itself is a little bit too pungent for me, and so the Red Apple Wreath sweetens it up a lot, and I just like the two of them together. As you can see, or maybe not, I've had some tunneling issues with this Holiday Sage, but it's throwing really well, so I'm not going to complain too much. I can fix tunneling, you know. I can't fix a candle that doesn't throw any scent. My Red Apple Wreath is doing surprisingly well. I did have an issue with it though. The first two burns went really well. Third burn, I cut a wick too short and it started, you know, drowning and burning out on me and tunneling, and it got to the point I had to cut out some wax and throw it in a burner. So, but now it's correct itself. I think it's like it's on its 7th or 8th burn. So once I cut out some of the wax and got that wick rescued, it's been doing fine, and it's been throwing really well too. It's not an in-your-face scent. It's not super strong. This is in the 2-wick, you know, tumbler with the smooth wax. So I've had it stronger before, and honestly, the first couple burns I couldn't even smell it. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have another dud. But once it got going, I mean, it's been doing really well, so I can't complain about it now, but it had me worried there for a minute. So let's go on. Oh, I just thought I'd show you guys this real quick. In the same room, my computer room, I do have a melt cup going in Red Apple Wreath as well. So that's, you know, kind of adding to the kick to the candle because I can. Okay, so I'm in my hall bathroom and I have Lake Sunset going. This is the second time I've tried Lake Sunset. I had a large jar going in here. I think it was in September I had it, and I really like the scent. I love the label. It's perfect for my bathroom, but I could not smell the large jar hardly at all. This is a very small bathroom. And before we leave the bathroom, I'll show you a picture I have in here, and you'll see why I really want this candle for this bathroom. But it's doing better in the 2-wick tumbler. You know, it's just starting to get the wax pool going, and it is throwing better than the large jar, but it's still very light. I mean, this is a small bathroom, and I can smell it in here. I can, you know, get a whiff of it as I walk by in the hallway, but I don't know how this would do in a bedroom. I honestly don't. I don't know if I will purchase this again in a candle form. I will probably do it in tarts and votives. Normally I have some votives going on in here, but tonight I don't. I just have this one candle going. So I would probably do it again in tart and votive. I don't think I would get a large jar or tumbler again. But I don't know, I do like it though. So, you know, I might give it another shot. So over here on the other wall is why I really want this candle for my bathroom. This is a picture of a sunrise, not a sunset, that I took on Lake St. Clair a couple years ago, and I just think it's just so gorgeous. It's probably one of the most beautiful sunrises I've ever seen in my life, and I just love looking at it. So now I'm in my kitchen and I'm on, where am I? In the stove, and I have, this is Yankee Candles apple cider donut. I had this one going last month, I believe. I don't burn it every day. Sometimes I forget to burn it, but you know, it's doing okay. The wax is definitely discoloring. It's turning a dark brown, but it's not turning black like my Goose Creek giant pumpkin did, but it's definitely a dark brown. I'm glad I have it in this container because it's getting to the point it's not looking that pretty. Throw light, you know, I had this last year when I was Atkins cider donut in the 1 wick, and I think it was throwing a little bit better. But I've never taken this candle out and tested it on its own this season. I do have another one, so you know, maybe next fall I'll do another full review, but I reviewed it once and I just didn't feel like reviewing it again, sorry. But you know, it's been very busy with all these candle sales going on. It gets kind of tiring, you know, it's like do a haul video, do reviews. So I didn't get around to doing as many reviews as I wanted. I really do apologize. But let's move on. I forgot I had this going. I started this one early this morning. This is a tart of Yankee Candles Kitchen Spice. And I don't know, I'm not really smelling it that much. I get a whiff here and there. But yeah, not really smelling it. But it's, like I said, it's been going all day. I think I started it like at 6 o'clock this morning, and it's like 6 o'clock at night. So yeah, it's over 8 hours. It's probably done. Okay, and over here on my candle cabinet, I have my kitty cat warmer, and I have some of that leftover wax from my Weird Apple wreath. Remember I told you I had to cut some of it out. So that's what I have going there. And then in my pillars, I have the Pillars of Harvest. I had those going last month. I think a lot of the stuff you're going to see now I had going already. The votive holders are pumpkin ginger bark. The large jar is, oh, it's so dark you can't see it, but it is Be Thankful. And it's been doing fairly decent. As you can see, it's almost done. Over here, I have Spiced Pumpkin, and frankly, I could not, no, I can't smell anything. It does, it's like it's scentless. I have no scent. I mean, even on the cold sniff, when I sniff it, first couple burns, it seemed like it was fine, and then it went completely scentless. Can't smell it at all. So that's what I have going on this side of the room. Then on my dining room table, I'm finishing up another Goose Creek pumpkin. This is in the one pumpkin pie, and again, I didn't get a review up on it. This one is doing okay. At first I didn't think it had a really strong scent throw, but as it got deeper into the pumpkin, it did start throwing well. But it's not like a standout in your face pumpkin pie scent. It's just like a warm, mellow scent. Just gives you like a warm, comforting feeling to the room. And sometimes I didn't really think it was there, but then I'd leave the room and come back. It's like, oh, it smells so good. It's my pumpkin. So I do like this one. I don't know if I'd get this scent again. I did get a pumpkin, the toddy one, the pumpkin spice toddy or whatever, that I don't know if I'm going to burn this year. I may wait for next year. And I have high hopes for that one. So they do have these on sale right now, Goose Creek. There's 60% off, and I'm tempted, but I'm not going to do it. If they go down to 75% off, like after Thanksgiving, I may consider picking up another one of these giant pumpkins, the giant centerpiece pumpkins, because they do look so beautiful when they're burning. They're 4 wick. You know, they're great for the winter time because they really, you know, put out some heat, you know, which is when I like it because they're bright and they're warm, and I do like them. what I have going in here. I'm finishing up a Yankee Candle Witch's Brew. It'll probably finish tonight or tomorrow for sure. And in the votive holders, I have pumpkin ginger bark. Okay, so now I'm on the other side of the dining room, and I have a tart going. What is this tart? Oh my gosh, I don't remember what I put in here. Oh, it's pumpkin ginger bark. That's what it is, pumpkin ginger bark. And then I have, this one is going to finish up tonight. In fact, I was afraid it might stop burning before I got to it tonight, and you can't really see it. But this is cinnamon sugar, and this is one that I had some horrible tunneling issues with in the beginning, but I scooped out some wax, stuck it in this hurricane holder, and it's been doing beautiful ever since. Medium to light scent throw, you know, not great, but it blends in well with all the other stuff I have going on. And the scent itself, I really, really like. I love that cinnamon sugar type scent. Okay, pumpkin ginger bark, pumpkin ginger bark. I really like the scent of this candle, and it's been throwing fairly well for this large room. Some tunneling issues, but mostly that's my fault because I don't care if I don't have, you know, 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8 hours for a Yankee candle. If I have 2 or 3 and I want to burn it, I'm going to burn it, and I'll just deal with it. So most of the issues were caused by myself. But I do love this scent a lot, pumpkin ginger bark. And surprisingly enough, you know, I don't smell the curry. The first time I burnt this in a large room, I had no problems with it. I moved it into my computer room, and I could have sworn I smelled curry. And I smelled the same scent. What candle did I review? I think it was the cinnamon vanilla, where I said the cinnamon wasn't a sweet cinnamon, but it was like a cinnamon that you would use if you're cooking food. Like a curry. It reminds me of a curry. And this, I thought I detected the same note. But in the big room, I don't pick it up at all. It just smells wonderful. And then over here, I have a Village candle in Patchouli Peppercorn. And I meant to get a review on this up today, and I didn't get around to it. So just in case I don't review it, this is available on their website right now. It's the candle of the month. Every month, Village Candle features like 3 scents, and they're 20% off, and this is one of them. And this is a really, really nice scent. And you know, as you know, Village is famous for their drowning wicks halfway through, but this one is more than halfway through, and I really have no issues with it whatsoever. It looks like it's struggling a little bit now, but it has a full wax pool. It throws good. I like the scent. I don't need to get another one because I have one already, but it's a really nice patchouli, and the pepper adds just like a little bit of kick. So that's what I have going here. We're almost done. Okay, so we moved over into the living room, and I still have, you know, one of those pumpkin tea light holders that I got from Yankee. And I have 2 votives in pumpkin ginger bark that look like they're just about done. Everything's dying on me today, guys. I have, I don't know if you guys can hear it, I have a Pure Radiance in ginger pumpkin. And I just love these crackling wicks, especially for like the late fall and winter. The sound is so cozy. I wish I had, you know, a ton of them, but I don't. I have a few. I wish I had more because I love the scent. I love the crackling wick. I've had no burn issues, no performance issues. The throw's been, you know, pretty good. Now, granted, I've had 3 of them going. The one over here finished before I got ready to film, so I didn't want to start a large pumpkin ginger bark because I don't have another medium one. So I found a creme brulee, but unfortunately it's not in the crackling wick. It's in the old Illuma wick, and I would really prefer it in the crackling wick. So, but like I said, I'm probably going to be switching over to Christmas next week, so I just wanted a candle that I could burn fairly quickly. And looks like there's a little bit of tunneling going on there. Okay, so that's what I have going on in there. And I did a review on this candle today. This is Autumn Wind. It's hot, so I'm not going to turn it around. And then I'll give you guys a quick sneak preview of Christmas. If you recall, I had 2 pumpkins on the end here, but I got these reindeer at Home Goods that I just am in love with. And I really don't have any place to put them because all my spare storage space is filled with candles. So I found another place for the pumpkins. They're on my candle cabinet, and I put these here because this is probably where I end up putting them. So that's just a sneak preview of what my Christmas decorating is going to be like. And then last but not least is my coffee table. I have unscented tea lights going on in the pumpkins, and in the votive holders are unscented, votives from Party Light. And then I had my giant white pumpkin from Goose Creek here, and it finished up last night. So I grabbed a candle in Bath & Body Works candle, Marshmallow Fireside, because like I said, I'm going to be switching over to Christmas candles in the next week. So I wanted something that I could burn quickly and not be committed to. So there you guys have it. That's what I've been burning in the month of November. I'm getting excited to start the Christmas decorating and get my Christmas candles out because I've been holding out. I know many of you started already. So enjoy. And if I don't get a chance to talk to you before Thanksgiving, have a happy Thanksgiving. Oh, I'm sure I will. I have to do an empties video now because all these candles are burning out, right? So you guys have a great night. And if you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below. And have a blessed evening.